Mic check, max spit stats like a tactician. Link breaking plays down, surging with precision. Scoob got the jokes, punchlines hitting crisp. Whole squad on the mic, call it audible bliss. Gritter and gospel. We the chapel of the huddle, global reach, Titan speak. Breaking every bubble from the turf to the booth. Knowledge they colossal. Podcast the playbook, no room for apostle. Titans global, we break it, we mold it. Talking pigskin, the truth get unfolded. Max Link School, we the squad, we the code. Football mind sharp, taking you across the globe. Max drop gems, X's and O's like hieroglyphs. Link dissecting plays, no time for the myth. School keep it raw, laugh till you cry. Huddle up, Titans talk, no flag, let it fly. Every league, every player, we dissect the grind. From the draft to the field, future stars in line. Whistles blow, helmets clash, stories untold. We bring the heat like cleats burning through the cold.
You.
I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that. What's up, Titans fans? Welcome to another episode of Titans Global Podcast. Obviously, I ain't got all the kinks.
Oh man, I don't have no sound. Shit.
We getting there. Oh no, we already having technical difficulty. Fantastic. All right. Well, anyway, welcome to Titans Global Podcast. I'm your host, Maximus Titan Fan. Tonight we don't have Link. He is sick with the COVID. But we do have a special guest tonight, and that is Bam Rich. What's up, dude?
What up, homie? How you feeling, bro?
I'm like you said when we were talking pre-show, anxious, man. I'm anxious.
Man,
sitting here refreshing my Twitter like crazy, just hoping that we get some kind of news other than Matt Nagy.
Sorry about that. I didn't have no sound when I came in.
It's all good, man.
It's all good, bro. It's all good in the hood, my guy. It's all good.
Yeah, did you get the old like and subscribe and follow us and all that good stuff?
I mean, you know, they should know to do that, but yeah, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, because we don't actually get paid for doing any of this. We just do it because we like doing it.
That's right.
And we just, like talking about the Titans. So, and my wife really got tired of hearing me talk about the Titans, and that's really why I started. But it's fun and I keep doing it, so whatever. Tonight we are going to be talking about the newest Titans coaching search news. We'll start off the show with that. I guess the big news today is Coach McDermott was fired. What's your thoughts on Coach McDermott? Should we hold up what we're doing right now and risk maybe losing Robert Saleh and maybe ended up with Matt Nagy, or do we just go on with Robert Saleh and move with that? What's your thoughts on that, man?
Man, the timing on this couldn't be more terrible. It had this been last week, I would have been, man, go drop everything, go give that man, pull a Brinks truck up to his house, but in the fourth quarter, with a minute 50 left and no timeouts, I think we almost got to lock up Saleh, or we stuck with you know what I'm saying? Now, all right. So here's part two to that. Part two to that is, if they let Saleh go and they entertain McDermott, that means they're probably going to try to throw the same stuff at him that they was throwing at Harbaugh. That means we're going to put all our eggs in this basket, or we have to settle with Nagy. Because nobody else is, there's no other leverage that Nagy has of people pulling at him. Right now, Saleh is using the Cardinals as leverage to say, we don't get this done tonight, I'm going to Arizona and be the head coach out there, So it's kind of like, that's kind of the catch-22. It's like, we got to sign Saleh and believe in that, or chase McDermott and go. But I think you would be foolish at least not to call the man and see if he's interested. If he's interested, let's play ball. If there's some mutual interest between the two, I can live with that.
Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. Basically, at absolute worst case scenario, McDermott shows interest but changes his mind at the last second. Salah's already signed, and we do end up with Matt Nagy as the head coach. Worst case scenario in my mind. But if that does happen, that doesn't mean that we can't go looking for a new head coach next season, even if he improves the team to a 6 or 7 win team. It still doesn't mean we can't say maybe we're looking for something better.
I think the thing with that is, you're right. I think that the issue with that is, though, now you're playing with Cam a little bit more. Now you're playing with everything else. But again, like I told y'all before, we have one of the most emotional and impulsive owners who is tired of having losing seasons. You know what I'm saying? So, only difference with this is if this fails with Nagy, we're gonna be looking for a head coach and a GM.
Right.
Yeah. And that's honestly the way it should be. So yeah, go for it, Scoob.
No, I'm just saying. I think we're so far along, and if Salah has a great interview tonight, I don't think the McDermott thing even has any smoke at all. I mean, I get that everybody would love to have him, but I think that we're at a point to where, yeah, they probably did call him and they probably did talk to him, but I feel like they got all their. I feel like their chips are already in on either Salah or Nagy.
I'm gonna say this too, though. When it comes to that, you're right, but he knows how late it is in the game too. Right. He's not gonna have a lot of time to sit back on, and that's with any candidate. Right. He's not gonna have time to put a Band-Aid on and kiss his wounds. It's gonna be, we got to move right now.
Does McDermott want to rebuild a team, or does he want a team that's already pretty much ready to go?
I mean, what team is ready to go, bro? Because we said the same thing about Baltimore. I mean, the NFL is different every year. We just knew Baltimore was going to be in the Super Bowl or close to it, and they out first round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they do have a lot better players than we do.
I mean, they
I will
do
say that they have a better base, but yeah, when you're talking about a retool versus an overbuild, obviously, but who's to say that we're not the next Chicago? Who's to say that Borgonzi doesn't have just as productive as a draft as he did last year, this year, and a good free agency, and we end up being a 9-10 win team in the AFC South, which is definitely playoff worthy.
Right.
That's not completely out of the realm of possibility. So I totally see what you're saying there, as far as we're not as unattractive as the nationalists might say we are.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we got the most cap space in the league. We almost done with this stadium. You know what I'm saying? I mean, He's got reasons to grow here. He's got reasons to really grow. It's just unfortunate the way everything failed right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean.
I think McDermott would have to tell Borgonzi, yes, make me the head coach for that to happen. If he's not saying that,
he'd have to say, let's meet face to face and let's really kind of iron this. It would, because he's not just gonna say, yes, make me the head coach.
I'm just saying, I think that's what it would take for them to stop what they're doing right now. You know
I think a mutual interest would stop everything. I think hey, fly me to Nashville tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's iron out some details. That's McDermott showing interest, or them saying, hey, what's your availability? I can come tomorrow. I can come Thursday or whatever. That'll be like, okay, I'll gamble with Salah.
Yeah, I'll say this right now, Bam. Tomorrow, if I wake up to a text of the Titans are meeting with Sean McDermott today for their head coaching position,
he's going to be the coach.
Of Robert Saleh is the Titans head coach, I'm not going to be upset by that tweet.
Of course.
No.
That's a gamble that I'm willing, because it's like, if they go on that far,
he's going to be the coach.
Or if they both got that much interest together in that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it really kind of, it really shows a mutual interest in between both parties. You know what I'm saying? If he's just kind of sitting around 2 or 3 days and like, let me toss it around or this,
Yeah,
or
then they're gonna move on.
Nah,
because they ain't got 72 hours with this.
No,
exactly.
because they don't want to lose Salah. I'm telling you. I mean, I know his stats aren't great, but he got a raw deal in New York, and I feel like I just feel like he's gonna have a better second head
Bro, he's
coaching
a
job.
leader, bro. He's a
He
leader.
is,
He is a leader
and
of
I just don't
men.
want to. I don't feel like they want to screw that up.
Tyreek is my boy. Yeah, look, all I'm saying is he is definitely what's good. What's good. If we can get that far with him, but I think it's gonna happen just like what you call like Harbaugh, 11
Yeah.
or 12 o'clock tonight. You know what I'm saying?
I
11 or
hope we
12.
wake up in the morning and it says Salah's our head coach. Truthfully,
I'll be honest. Either one of those tweets, I'd be happy.
right?
If nothing don't happen tonight, because I'm telling you, here's the 3 situations that's gonna happen. They're gonna sign Salah, they're gonna let him walk out and try to go after McDermott, try to play around with that. And if that fails, they just gonna hire Nagy. And you know what? Honestly, at that case, if Salah goes to Arizona and gets a job, and we actively really pursue, you know what I'm saying? Like really pursue McDermott, and something falls at the last minute, you know, you can't be mad because it's showing that they really tried to do it.
Oh, I
But
knew they were trying when they went after Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? They stopped everything what they were doing just to get just to try to get him.
yeah,
So they're
yeah,
trying.
yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're throwing out their weight. I mean, yeah, they're casting their line as far as they can, and I don't blame them. I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. That's what a good
That's
GM.
like Ron said. What kind of bait are they using? They got that nice
Exactly,
jig
though,
bait.
man. That's what I'm saying, man. Because I just can't justify, to me, I just can't justify you sitting up here and genuinely picking Matt Nagy over Robert Saleh in good conscience, or knowing that Sean McDermott just came available.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Knowing that he's available now, and you not trying to push the needle here on this, and you're just gonna hire Matt Nagy. That don't sit well.
Right.
No, the thing for me is you can't interview 17 people and just think that Matt Nagy is the right choice.
Man, there's no way you can justify him over Mike McCarthy, man. You can't
That's what
justify
I'm
him
saying.
over Mike McDaniel. You know what I'm
What?
saying?
What do
No,
y'all think the
absolutely
chances are of Mike McCarthy being an OC here?
Slim to none. None.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
I
it's
think
been a
the
while
better
since he's
chance
coached.
of a lot of people have brought up the Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, but see, I think we got a
head
better
coach
chance
with
of
Saleh.
McCarthy than
I think
McDaniel.
that would be fantastic.
No. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, now let me tell you what made me think differently. When they announced today that Detroit got a different OC today, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, this is starting to get a little interesting here. You know, I mean, if Saleh comes in, and if he, I don't know where else McDaniel may have a head coaching possible position. You know what I'm saying? Or if that's the case, but I think Saleh could possibly try
And
to,
they're friends. Them two are friends, you know.
they are. But
Yeah.
here's the thing too. I ain't gonna say would the Titans be against that because they interviewed him for their head coach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's almost kind of like if he was gonna be the head coach, he was probably gonna be the offensive coordinator anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why bring him back in just to do that? I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's again, I'm outside looking in, and I don't really know a whole lot of nothing. But
while we're talking about coordinators, though, I do want to say all the people that are saying I don't want Nagy as a head coach, but I wouldn't care if he was our offensive coordinator, can obviously you don't pay attention because he hasn't been calling plays since back in Chicago. He did not call plays in Kansas City. He is not good at calling plays. And
Right.
an offensive coordinator that's not good at calling plays is kind of a waste of time. As a matter of fact, he's very soft in the meet and greet. From what I understand, he's not a very hard character person. So he reminds me, I guess, a lot of
Brian
Brian
Callahan.
Callahan. And it just scares me, man. I don't want another Brian Callahan.
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
even want him on the roster staff.
But when I met Brian Callahan, man, look, nice guy, man. Chill
Oh,
guy.
super great guy.
Yeah, we talked to him at a practice. He was so cool, but I
Yeah.
immediately went like, that was weird. I've never talked to
To
him.
me, it's like me seeing him is like, okay, he's a guy that would come to one of my shows, him and his wife, and he's just enjoying the, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing about him that says, if we go outside and get into a fight right now, I'm gonna really have to focus on fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no.
like Mike Vrabel, Dan Campbell, Robert Saleh are guys that you be like,
Probably whoop your ass.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I said those three because those three guys are like, if I get in a fight with them, you got to pack your lunch. Like, you finna
Yep.
fight. You finna fight. And
Yeah.
Mike Vrabel is one of them dudes where, like, if you gonna fight him, you gonna fight for a while.
Let me say something else real quick while we're on this subject, and I just got this good comment here from Titans Idiot Nation. Shout out, John. What's up?
What up, Jonathan?
What up, John?
Amy Adams is not a football person.
Mm-hmm.
She does not really know what she's doing as far as football intelligence goes. She hires people who she thinks knows what they're doing, and when they prove themselves to not know what they're doing, she fires them and hires new people. Some people look at that as an emotional state or a bad owner or however you want to put it, but to me,
Right.
all that says is that she is doing the best of what she can to make the team better. And
Right.
you know, I can't fault her for being ignorant of the game of football.
Yeah, she
But-
just fell into some money, man, in an organization. So
Exactly.
I mean, and all she's trying
And
to do is
she's-
keep her family's legacy alive.
And I was going to say, she honestly is trying as hard as she can. I assure everybody out there
Oh,
that
yeah.
Amy Adams is doing everything she possibly can to make this team as good as it can be.
Right. But it's just at the same time, it's just like, man, it's just, bro, I know in my heart of hearts how bad it's going to be if Matt Nagy is just over. Let me say this. Without it being a situational situation, like without it being like, okay, they've been in the office with Saleh for the last 3-4 hours. If they just flat out say, we're going to go with Nagy over Saleh and McDermott, that is what's going to cause the fan base to implode in the worst way.
Yeah, she's got to have her
Yeah.
finger on the pulse of the fan base, man.
But if they come out and go 5-0, nobody will care. That's the thing, man. Everybody will change their mind so fast if they come out 5-0. You know what I'm saying? So
Bro,
I don't
hey,
know.
are
I
y'all
don't want
refreshing y'all
Nagy
stuff on
either.
Twitter? Are y'all refreshing everything? Is everybody, I mean,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am as I do it about every 2 or 3 minutes. I look down and pull
Okay.
it down just to make sure. Yeah, no, I'm keeping up, man. I can't.
this is too
If
stressful,
it
man. This ain't
happens,
good
we're
for my
gonna-
blood pressure, bro.
The Titans
I
ain't
feel
good
you,
for
man.
my blood
Hey,
pressure, man.
that's why I wanted to get you on the show tonight because I
Yeah,
knew
bro.
you would be. I knew
I
you'd
feel
be wired.
yeah, bro.
Hey, that's a good question, man. How about that? Let's say that we do go after McDermott. Say we don't get McDermott, but we also don't settle for Nagy. Somehow we con Mike McCarthy into coming and coaching here. Would that be upsetting to the fan base?
No,
What, Mike McCarthy?
to me.
No, man. No.
I mean he's
no.
had top 10 offenses almost every year of his coaching existence.
There's
I mean,
almost
he
like
knows what he's doing.
there's almost
Yeah.
like why ain't McCarthy involved in this now? There's that part. I think the thing is with Saleh has a more fresher take on the game
Right.
and a little bit younger. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he's still active in it. McCarthy done had time to sit back, kind of. You never know if he's as sharp as he was. You know what I'm saying? That's
That's
that
why
may
I
be
would love for him to come in and be the OC. Just let him be
again. But I just
OC.
said the same thing. He been off so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He may not be as sharp, or he may not. He may though. I'm not gonna
He's
consider
always
him to
had
be.
good offenses, man. Always. Even with you look at the quarterbacks that he's had, which are good quarterbacks, and they've always had good offenses.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm for McCarthy. I'm good. Look, I would
yeah,
be
I'd be
happy
happy
with
with it.
McCarthy. I would be happy with it. But if you can get a sexy hire, and I think that's another thing about McDermott. Like, let's go back to Harbaugh. Like, that was going to be a really sexy hire that would have automatically,
Oh man.
that would have, I ain't gonna say catapulted us, but it would have been put us in a different position. You know what I'm saying?
The tickets would sell out.
We'd be in the
If
conversation. Yeah.
exactly. Now, if we get a McDermott, like, okay, and this is the thing about him. Even if he don't get to the big game, he's gonna be somewhere in the mix. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's somewhere in the
Yep.
mix every year. Why they can't get over the hump, I don't know.
No
But
wide receivers and mediocre quarterback play in the
and
playoffs. That's
he's still getting to the dance. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah.
him bringing us bringing him in, will at least give us an opportunity to really kind of like, okay, you go from 3 wins to maybe 7, 8, if not, and we squeeze 1 or 2 out because of his knowledge of the game and situational football. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if they crap shoot, okay, walk with me here. This is what's gonna happen. If they let Saleh out of this building and get on a plane, they are trusting that Berganzi has a plan with McDermott to seal it ASAP.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
gonna
I'm
be.
saying.
It's not
They
gonna
have
be
to.
It's gonna be a quick. Hey, what's your plan? If you want to bring your squad from Buffalo, like we got to move on this, and we got to do it. How much money do you want? Okay, cool. Amy's gonna open that checkbook. It ain't gonna be no Zoom interview. Then in person, it's gonna be like, it almost be maybe they might take the plane up there to him, like they was gonna do with Harbaugh. Like if something happens with him, it's gonna be rapid. I mean, rapid.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has to be. It has to
Right.
be.
I'm talking about conversation, contract, same day.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way it needs to happen. I
Like
mean,
that can't be no 2, 3
What
days.
steakhouse you think they're at right now with Saleh?
That
Mm.
no, they ain't at no steakhouse with him, man. They
I don't know. They're probably talking X's and O's with a nice steak.
no, they ain't left that building because it would have been reported that they've been to
Right.
dinner. Like,
Mhm.
and I'm pretty sure everybody here, I've been checking our Titans group chat,
Oh,
and
yeah.
everybody's refreshing. Everybody's doing the same thing every 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
been real quiet, hasn't it?
bro, it's been
Yeah.
Crazy quiet.
and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's a good thing,
I
honestly,
do
because
too,
they've
man.
been pretty forthcoming as to when people were coming in and leaving the building. And the fact that Nagy left the building and that Saleh's still there gives me a lot of hope. And I pray to God that it's going to work.
And I feel like the whole McDermott thing might have caught just a little too late for the Titans, is what I'm saying.
If
I don't think they're
Saleh
going to
does
veer
work,
off too much of their plan.
No, because see here, it did it, and again, bro, this whole coaching carousel this year has thrown everything and everybody off.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
think about it, bro. Everything, but again, you got to be able to be flexible and adaptable. Okay, you got a plan, but then after that, you get something crazy like this to happen. You would be an absolute plumb fool knowing that you need, knowing you need a coach, knowing
Yep.
everything that you have to offer the coach. You know what I'm saying? For you not to at least explore it.
Yeah.
Right.
explore
Oh,
it,
yeah.
yep.
I'm sure that.
Now if he just flat out be like, I'm gonna take some time off, or I'm
gonna think
already,
about it.
or I'm already talking to Buffalo or
I don't know if
Pittsburgh
I'm
or
ready to
something like
rebuild
that.
a team right now.
If they have a transparent conversation like that, okay,
Right.
at least they can say that, or they could tell the reporters, Easton Freeze or whoever else, PK, like, we did our due diligence. He just said he wasn't interested. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, that's kind of what that is. Somebody said, David said, you think they're gonna call it tonight or tomorrow?
It'll be in the morning.
No, it'll probably be tonight. It'll be
Right.
I
late
think it'll
tonight.
be in the middle of the night. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it'll be in the
agree.
middle of the night. If something's gonna happen, if they're gonna do something, it's they ain't gonna wait to sit on that until Ramon and Will come on. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
They're not gonna wait on that.
And
Right.
I'll say this, man. I really thought we were going to get the news today, but it might be early in the morning, late into the night. And I can't take credit for thinking of this thought, but I did find it odd that Jim Wyatt put out his mailbag today instead of Tuesday, like he normally does.
What do
Right.
you
And
say? I didn't
then,
see it.
well, and then Tic Tac came on and said, "Well, guys, let's be real here. If there was some questions about the upcoming coach, and they've already announced who their coach is going to be, that makes this entire story nil.
Right.
So it makes sense that if Wyatt honestly thought they were going to make an announcement either this evening or early tomorrow,
Mhm.
that he would put out
Right.
his article before that, which makes complete sense. I mean, it absolutely makes sense.
But you know what
And
though? I'm gonna tell you something else though. I feel like honestly, if this McDermott situation hadn't happened, we might have an answer.
Already. Oh yeah. I
That
think
might
so.
I think Brinker, Amy, and Chad are at least tossing that.
Yeah,
You know,
that's another thing. Like Blaine and Zach were saying, they'll probably announce it during the fourth quarter of the national
maybe I missed
championship
your
game.
somebody
yeah,
David said maybe I missed your thoughts. Solid head coach and Nagy OC. No.
yeah, no, I don't want,
Nothing
I
with
don't want.
Nagy in it at all.
I was gonna say I don't want Nagy anywhere near Cam Ward. To be
Yeah,
honest,
because if we get Robert Saleh as a head coach, we're gonna have to get a play calling offensive coordinator.
hear me out. I've been dying to say this for a few minutes. Robert Saleh has a huge connection with Mike McDaniel.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
If he doesn't get a good head coaching offer, it's just as likely he'll go back to being an offensive coordinator for
Oh,
1
he
year
will.
until the
He
next
will.
coaching cycle, which the Titans could be awfully attractive for him, like I was talking about in my last show. If you can take an offense from last to first or close, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge step. And especially it shows that you're good at offense. And it's just an easy way to get a new coaching job. And I feel like
Uh,
that's a very
they just
realistic.
they just completed their interview with Saleh.
Oh my God, dude, you freaked me out, man.
Right. My heart stopped. My whole heart just stopped, bro.
I was gonna say I'm literally
The
flipping
Titans
this
just
thing as
the
fast as
Titans
it
just
could.
tweeted that they finished their interview with Saleh.
So he's been
Yeah,
in there
well,
for what, 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah,
yeah, a
like
good
5 hours.
chunk. But the fact that they said they completed it instead of announcing that he's the head coach does make me a little bit worrisome. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Well, you never know. Maybe more guys have got to sleep on it.
I cannot wait until this head coaching search is over. I think
Yeah.
this is the first Titans topic, and I could not tell you how long that I
Yeah.
It's
am
like waiting to
just
open up a Christmas
over.
present, bro. It's
I'm
like waiting
over
to
it,
open up
man.
a Christmas present.
I
Yeah,
can't
it's
wait
stressful,
until we
bro.
hire
Because
him
it's kind of
before we
like,
stop
okay,
talking.
so y'all completed it. Y'all really letting him walk out the building. That means something didn't. Yeah, man. That ain't good.
Yes,
That ain't good.
something didn't. Yeah, no, something didn't go well there. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Dang it. That is
We
not
don't
the
know.
news I wanted.
It could have been good, and maybe not. They might want to wait.
Oh,
They
I
ain't
was
got time to wait.
hoping that we get an
If you're
extension.
letting him go gamble with Arizona, that ain't it, bro.
Right.
Yeah, like you ain't finna. So again, the two options are this: they finna gamble with letting him go, and then make a play for McDermott, or they just gonna flat out later on tonight be like, we announcing Matt Nagy as our head coach.
Right.
That's where we at. Unless they just call him back and just say, hey, we're gonna go ahead and make this official tonight.
I just feel like if it was going to be Matt Nagy, they could have done that 2 weeks ago.
But you
I
know what?
agree
Though?
with
You
you
know
on
what?
that.
You know what?
Scoob.
Hold
If
up,
it
hold
is
up. Let's,
McNabb, I do think it's going to be a while before we hear. It might not even be tomorrow if it's going to be Matt Nagy.
let me say this too. Now that I'm thinking about it, if y'all remember when the Giants didn't get what you call it was hours later.
Right.
It was really hours later. It was like close to midnight when they, you know what I'm saying? He left the building, went back home, was supposed to meet with the Titans the next day.
And canceled.
Very true.
So we may have a few hours to, you know what
Like
I'm
I said,
saying?
he's probably got to talk to Miss Amy, talk to Brinker, talk to, they're going to have a little group meeting. What do y'all want to do? Are we going to take Saleh? Are we going to go after McDermott? I'm sure they're having a little powwow. They probably told him to go to the hotel room and get some rest, and we'll call you in the morning.
Everybody's going, okay. You announced that the meetings are done.
Right.
And?
Right.
Oh, my God, dude. I swear, every single Titans media person that I follow is doing the exact same thing I'm doing. I mean, Austin even made a joke earlier today about, am I the only person, refreshing their Twitter every 20 minutes? And I was like, no. My boss is pissed because I keep looking at my phone all day today.
I just spent so much money on weed this week because I'm so stressed about it. Like, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, this ain't it, bro. Like, man, every time I'm refreshing, hits blunt. Come on, man. What are we doing here, y'all? Come on, like, what are we doing? Like, why are we? But it's just, but you know what though? I said that. Like, why would they waste all this time if you know it's Nagy?
Right.
Yeah, man. That's
why I don't think it is Nagy.
I was gonna say, dude, a lot of people
could have done Nagy weeks ago.
I was gonna say that's the thing, no, and everybody like Tic Tac. I hate to throw him under the bus here, but everybody keeps saying, oh well, it's gonna be Nagy. It's gonna be Nagy. I just don't think so, man. Like I said, we were talking about it before the show. Borgonzi has to know that if he hires Matt Nagy, and Matt Nagy is the shit show that people think he is, Borgonzi's out. And he's going to lose all trust of the fan base. Amy, Adams, they might just clean house, Brinker and all, and start over completely fresh. So, in that sense,
but what does that do for Cam and everybody else, man?
Cam.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I was going to say, Cam is the only part of that equation that really gets hurt in the process.
Yeah.
Yo, we live in a real life fucking soap opera right now. My bad, man. I'm sorry. This is
it's all good though. It is like sand in an hourglass, though. These are the
right
of our life.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are we doing, y'all? Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing about Nagy that makes me be like, you know what? I got faith in that guy. You know what I'm saying? Saleh is just.
Well, let me ask you this: is there anything that he can do to change your mind?
Win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'll say this: if we even get in the playoffs as a head coach with Nagy, I would say okay, let's at least give him one more year. But I would bet almost my entire year's salary that wouldn't happen.
I'm telling you, bro.
He has to make the playoffs for y'all to change your mind on him.
Damn straight he does.
No, we got to get to that.
He has to be Jesus, basically.
I'm telling you,
he has to walk in there.
And the last time we had Jesus in here, we got rid of him.
Exactly. I mean, he has to be not clipboard Jesus, damn it. He
Right.
has to be Coach Jesus.
Right. Not
Right.
O-line
Fucking
Jesus.
healing motherfuckers. You know,
Yeah.
you are healed. You are healed. Stand up. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
I hear you. So pretty much there's nothing he can do to change your mind, right?
Nah, bro.
Carried away so
Right.
much.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I mean, again, and I just think like I feel like there's a
Yeah,
higher
man, nobody likes his name, dude. It's the
right, man.
noise
It's
your
like
wife makes
nagging,
at
nagging,
you.
nagging,
Yeah.
nagging.
Right.
Yeah, oh my God. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Right.
I'm telling
I
you,
hear
bro. It's like, yo, if Tyrekus is here, please let him in. Like, if he's still here, if Titan Jones is still up here, say something if you're here, bro. But here's the thing: all the way around, it's like he ain't, man. There's nothing about Nagy that's gonna make me feel like he could lead. Let me say this: how fragile this team is, and how
You're saying we need to throw him back.
of how the possibilities are. You need another Stone Cold Steve Austin character guy
Mm-hmm.
to give this team attitude again. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they sold us on Brian Callahan was like, oh, we're gonna be the whizzes of offense. We're gonna put up 27 to 30 points. Like, you know, when Mike Vrabel was coaching the Titans, it was like, yo, you finna be in a dog fight every game. We finna kick your ass. That was just the mentality that they carried. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We got to get back to that. Not the
Hey, Munchak was the same way too, man. His
Munchak-
teams were his teams were like that too.
and the whole thing is like, I don't know, man. I'm just scared because Scoob, you scared me like a couple of seconds ago. Like your whole
No
vocal,
shit.
like yeah, you was like, oh, Judgment Day is here. Here we are.
Matt Nagy
Oh,
hired
man.
as head coach of the Titans.
Oh my,
Yeah, dude.
Brian. He said, and Brian is right. Brian is absolutely right. He loses all credibility, bro. Everything. Like I give Brian a lot of hell, but half the time he knows.
We love Brian though.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog all the way around. That's my dog. That's my dog. But it's like, man, it's he's going to burn himself. He's going to burn himself with Nate, especially if they start out. Listen, let us lose the first 3 games.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that would be rough.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my point. Yep.
Because it's like,
it ain't gonna take long.
I'm telling you, man. Like we gotta have like an absolute. The fan base has got to believe, man. The fan base has got to believe, man. And right now, everybody's sitting on pins and needles and stuff like that because I honestly feel like the head coach is gonna have a direct reflection on how we draft too.
Oh, definitely.
And the free agent players that are going to come here.
That's the biggest part. Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of them guys we could get from the 49ers defense.
Man, not even just that. Just people like, okay, you already going to have to pay up. You're going to have to, what Buck calls it, the we suck luxury tax.
I don't think we got to do that anymore, though.
No, we going to have to. Like, think about, man,
especially
look.
with Nagy.
If you bring McDermott in here, that price goes down a little bit.
I think Vassal is the same.
No, I ain't going to say that with Sal. I'm not going to say that all the way. I'm not going to say that all the way. I'm going to say this. If you're playing under Sean McDermott, you already know he has winning culture. So you'll be a little bit more flexible in your thinking with your spending, with what you saying you need financially. You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, I know he's going to turn this culture around. Woo. Tennessee ain't got no state income tax. All right, I may be able to make this happen. Woo. If you play for Matt Nagy, man, you better give me $500 billion. Because I'm finna go, man. I'm only playing 17 games.
Matt Nagy's gonna have to walk around like that GIF with the dude with the money on his.
Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. He ain't that, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. He is not that, and that's the hard part.
we've talked about it a couple times on the show of people showing up, fans doing things, putting the bags on the head. What was the other guy doing that he wouldn't even let him in the stadium? I can't even remember now. Oh, he
dude
was
that
in the
had the ass.
construction wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was talking about the rebuild and shit. If they think it's bad now, hire Matt Nagy and see what the hell the fans show up in next.
If they show
I
up.
mean,
If they show up.
that's my point. So
Because
let's
I said, man, I'm not going to Baltimore. I ain't going to Dallas. I ain't going to Vegas. I ain't doing, man, because I'm not finna. It's bad. We waste money. I ain't gonna say we waste money because it's always an experience going out there. But I don't want to go out there with somebody I don't trust to lead a team that I love.
Yeah, you don't want to go out there just to lose, man.
You know what I'm saying? That makes it rough, bro. That makes it rough.
Yeah. Look, I drive 3.5 hours to Nashville when I want to watch a home game. So I drive 3.5 hours there. I walk a fucking mile because they're a mile away from any good parking you can get. And then I
ride a
walk
bike,
back
buddy.
a mile after the damn game is over. And then I drive 3.5 hours back. That's
Man,
7 fucking hours, not including the actual game time and shit.
Yeah. So what time you normally get home when you get home?
Usually about 8 or 9 o'clock.
Okay. So look, let me help you out with a little bit. Get on them bikes. I don't ever walk. I wish I would. Man, you better get on one of them bikes and spend $10 and get a ride up there to the stadium, man. You tripping.
Dude, I'm telling you.
You burning energy, bro.
Getting out of the stadium is a freaking joke, bro. It takes me almost an hour to get from where I park to the interstate. And then finally, once I hit the interstate, it's usually pretty good. But a literal hour.
Man, that's why I like living on the west side because I just shoot up Charlotte Avenue and I'm outie.
Man, look, all I'm saying, get you this season, bro. The bikes are okay, bro. They're really okay. They're rather comfortable too.
You know, I've been wanting to do the scooter. I've never done the scooter. I've always wanted to try the scooter out.
You bust your ass one good time on that. I bet you change your mind.
I did that while we were when we did the draft. I went and me and my buddy, after we experienced everything in the draft, because he wasn't a football guy, he was just going there to have fun and drink with me. I was like, hey man, you want to rent some scooters and just drive around downtown? We're drunk as hell. We get on these scooters and start buzzing around downtown. Had a freaking blast, dude. I think we were gone like an hour and a half. Then we show up, about a half hour before the draft. But it was a really good time.
Yo, I had to stay downtown all week for the draft. Me and my band, we played at so many different places.
Oh, I bet y'all are busy as hell.
I couldn't get out. We couldn't get out from downtown because of how bad. So they just got us rooms. The agency that we with just got us rooms every day.
There you go.
In downtown.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Because I'm talking about
some real upscale places though.
Yeah, we did Thursday, Friday. We did the welcome party, and then we did that Friday event. We did that Saturday, and then we did something that Sunday. But I was doing like 2 or 3 events a day.
That's working, man. Hey, that's that hustle. That's how you get that money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they paid us good for that week. It was just a lot, but luckily we wasn't too far away. But even trying to get from one spot to another spot, it was pandemonium down there, bro.
Oh my God! Apparently, Ruben Bain just scored a touchdown run. I don't know how that happens.
What is the score? I haven't even been paying attention to the game.
I'll be honest with you, dude. I'm not watching it on ESPN. I have been on strike against ESPN for the last year.
I don't watch ESPN, bro.
It pisses me off so much. I've missed the entire college playoffs.
I haven't watched ESPN in like 10 years.
Yeah, I was watching it before we came up here.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Then again, I really didn't care because I was like, man, something finna break. Like something finna break.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
But then I just thought about that.
I've been on the Saleh train since day one.
So yeah,
if they let him leave the building, that means they're probably deliberating.
Yeah,
they have to be. They have to have something on their mind if they let him go to Arizona. They have to. They have to have a plan. Please, God, don't let it be Nagy.
No, because no. If they let him leave and openly go to Arizona, they either on the phone with Sean's people trying to work out getting him. Don't be surprised if we get a tweet in the middle of the night saying that McDermott might be here Thursday.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, he better be here tomorrow.
that I can live with. Well, no, because you probably got to give him a day or so. I mean, the man did get fired today. He got fired today.
Yeah, this morning he got handed his papers. Yeah, you at least need 24 hours to
go clean your office out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Tell your kids you're gonna have to move and shit before you start hunting your new job. I mean, that's just common courtesy kind of things. I think.
And then they got to kind of give him the human element. You know, he had a he had a heart there too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's just like, all right, yeah, well, look, we need you here. It is. But if he is saying, I'll come talk with y'all Thursday or Friday, I can live with that.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we just got to take the crapshoot on if Salah's going to sign with Arizona or not, or if he's just going to go, you know. Yeah. It's the unknown that's bothering me, man.
I know, man. I know. I'll be honest with you. I've been anxious all day. And I really be honest with you. I did not expect to talk the entire show about coaches. That was only supposed to be a small part in the beginning of the show, but we kind of have covered a lot of it. It's just a bunch of stuff that I think honestly needs to be out there. That's why I didn't try to steer the conversation away from it, because I think we were having good, meaty conversation about it.
Oh yeah, and
I will say this:
real thing.
I really hope they announce whoever the damn head coach is, but before we come back on the air. Just because I am really, really extended in talking about coaching hires. We have been thinking about this since Brian Callahan got fired, you know.
But, so to your defense, here's the thing. Nobody thought that the way the coaching carousel has went this year was going to go. That wasn't even a thought process. Mm-hmm. You never thought you'd see McDermott, Harbaugh, Tomlin, all them dudes go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it's been the wild west out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's one of them things to where it's like, all right, now we gotta like really reassess. They really gotta like, okay, we can't jump the gun on this. Just, you know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. Had McDermott not got fired, that would have made this a little easier. Because because all this is public and they haven't hired anybody yet, they still got to do their due diligence, or the fan base is going to burn Ascension Park down. No, I mean, seriously, bro, like, you mean to tell me,
you're right.
Like, you mean to really, in your right mind, tell me that you could potentially talk to Sean McDermott and reporters are connecting him with y'all?
Yeah, I mean, I see it as a real possibility. Like I said, I'm not going to be upset in the morning if I see we have an interview with Sean McDermott instead of Robert Saleh as the head coach. I'm not going to be pissed. I really ain't.
Only way I'm going to be pissed is if we hire Matt. Oh, my God.
And I'm not – what? Did you see something?
No, I said that's why I'm gonna be pissed. If my bad, bro. Man. This time, we are too invested in this team, into this to where it plays on our emotion. Look, I tell you this.
I'm telling you, man.
You better keep your radio on 104.5 all day. Like, look, when that breaking news sounder went off today, when they announced Detroit had one, man, my whole insides just stopped. I was like, it's here. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. It ain't too much. Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'll be honest with you, dude. Had a really good conversation about the coaches, coaching, who we want. I think we have covered just about every base there is. Do you have any final thoughts before we sign off?
My thoughts, man, are so fried, man. Like, they have taken, I think we've tried to go down every rabbit hole. Yes, I do have final thoughts. if anybody can get this to Amy, Mike Borgonzi, Chad the Snake Brinker, please do not hire Matt Nagy. Please. Please. I said it. I
Yes,
said
right.
please. I said please. You know what I'm like? My heart. I'm speaking from my heart. Don't. Anybody got some Visine? I can make myself cry. Please don't hire that man. Please.
man, I will hire an actor that can cry if that's what it takes.
Right.
I
Like, come
don't
on, just
care at this
don't do
point.
us like that. Don't put us through no more of what we've already suffered with
Yes.
Callahan. We've already been in the dumps. You know what I'm saying? Like, and here's another thing that bothers me about them. We're doing this for our fans deserve so much. Well, stop putting us through unnecessary hell.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I
Like,
hear
Stop
you
playing
know,
with our emotions.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Salah's gonna be the best, but he's gonna have his ups and downs too. But
At least it has a better start.
man, there you go. There you go.
Right.
And I feel like the players in the locker room would be a lot more interested in playing for Salah than I don't know. I ain't a player. I ain't in the locker room. I can't say that. But I'm gonna say if I was in the locker room, I'd rather play for Salah.
Yeah, based on his sideline antics, or both of them sideline antics.
And he
Yeah,
has
Ramon keeps talking about
very
trust the
knowledgeable,
process.
man. Very knowledgeable about football too, on both sides of the ball.
And
Yeah,
that's but
exactly.
yeah. So
Connections, good team rapport, good player rapport, good locker room effect. I don't see any reason why we don't hire the man, but
Right.
whatever. He was
My
on
final-
my top 3 list.
Right.
but
My
even
final thought
and that's
is
the thing.
that,
Go ahead.
we wake up in the morning and we're going to have a head coach. I don't know who it's going to be, but I
No,
believe
bro.
we're going to have a head coach.
I honestly don't feel like that, bro. Not right now. Not if Sean didn't enter the picture, yes, you will probably be 100% right. But
I feel like we're too far into the process, man. I mean, it's just bad timing for Sean to get fired. I just feel like our team is too far into the process.
no, but I'm saying,
Honestly.
okay, check this out. If he didn't have the credentials that he had, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't matter. But because he's been in 8, 9 playoff appearances consistently, you know what I'm saying? Bro, that says a whole lot. And you can't be you cannot have a blind eye to that, bro. You cannot have a blind. You can't say, "Oh, I'm too far in the process," and this coach that could turn your franchise around just became available, and you got a lot to offer him, bro. Y'all was finna give Harbaugh $20 million, man. What you mean? You mean to tell me between Matt Nagy and Robert Saleh, I can't go flirt with this man?
Oh, like I said, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they did. They have to. I don't know.
Yep.
That's just my opinion.
If they don't, again, that tells me all I need to know about Borgonzi.
And that'll make you want to pull up on him in the alley and come on, man.
Yeah, and I think that's our final thought here. That is my final thought, is that we are about to find out, ladies and gentlemen, what we have in Mike Borgonzi. Is he a guy that's here 100% to make this franchise better, or is he here for a paycheck and his buddies? We're going to find out by this hire.
I'm picking
that's a good
choice
one.
A on that one.
All right, and with that, we will close out. Thank you again for coming on the show, Bam. We always have a good time with you,
Thank
man.
y'all,
Much
man.
love,
Yo,
Bam.
I'd love to come back again next week. You know what? Can I please come back when we hire a coach?
Absolutely. Yeah, you want to come back on? As soon as I tell you what, man, if we hire a coach this week, you can be on next week.
We can do a
talk about
special
the
show.
damn coach.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have a lot to say if it's Maggie. You might have to have a whole bunch of
Yeah. I was gonna
Right.
say we'll just basically not let you talk for the first 5 minutes so that YouTube won't kill me, and then we'll go in to whatever we need to say.
Absolutely. Because okay. I really enjoyed this. Thank y'all for having me, man. Thank y'all for thinking that much of me and my little.
You know it, bro. You know
I don't have a whole lot of knowledge, but I got a lot of heart for the team. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, man. Hey, all I needed to ever
Oh, you're a
hear
super
was,
fan, bro. Just like
when-
you're
yeah.
a super fan.
when you when you tried to pull D Hop just for Nashville, that's all I ever needed to know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That's why I was like, I started to go just stand down there and just wait on Nagy and be like, hey, bro, like,
Just
come
going
take a
back
ride
to
with me
KC.
real quick. Yeah, like, come take a ride with me real quick, my boy.
Take him to the airport.
No, I'm finna take him to the hood and leave him in there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let him find his way out. Keep his cell phone. His cell phone will be down there in the Cumberland River. Let him find his way out.
Right.
Yeah, he'll have a rough time down there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Until next time, tighten up.
Yep. Peace
Tighten
out.
up, baby.
Out.
All right, man. Yes, sir.